Hello, Utu. Welcome in again. We're going to be doing some live runs for footage so that I can have extra footage for my series that I'm doing on the biomes of Noita. Now we've already got the first 3 biomes in the can. We've got the mines, we've got the coal pits, and we've got snowy depths already done. So next is going to be a fun one because next we got to do Hisi base, and many times I don't play Hisi base all the way through. So this is going to be more of an experience trying to navigate Hisi base like live, like actual live. Hopefully Noita won't crash like it did the last time. If Noita crashes because I think it was every 20 minutes it crashed. If it starts crashing every 20 minutes while streaming, I'll have to put it aside and I'll have to just do the footage offline like I always do. And then we'll probably end up calling it a night because I don't. But anyway, you're also going to hear me talking to chat a lot. So be aware of that. I am going to shut off my face, I think. I might. No, I'll probably leave my face on. I'll leave my face on. That should be fine. Hey, what's up, Ivy? How are you? I love the Dragon Age. Darksiders. I never played Darksiders. Did you ever play Pillars of Eternity or Pillars of Eternity 2? The other PoE? All right, let's continue. I don't even know where we left off here. I think I left off grabbing invisibility. Yes. Oh, that's right. I was excited because I got invisibility. Some of it. It was a bit slower. You know what's another good one is line. Pathfinder. Pathfinder has a really good good game. Okay, so let's see. That's my gunny. So I gotta get out of here. Is that my cat making that noise? I hope not. Okay, so, ooh, careful. We don't want to break this place. We break this place, we're going to be in a little bit of trouble here. Okay, so we can't use that right now because of reasons. Take these off. Let's see what we can do. Can we change things around a little bit? What do we got here? That one's kind of slow. This one's okay. Okay, so this one's not bad. And then that one is the one that has a lot of mana, but the recharge time is just silly. It's silly. So could we do this? Oh, that's going to drop the cast delay. So it's not really... It's the recharge time we got to get rid of. So we would need like chainsaw. I didn't even look at these wands though and see what they've got. I've never seen that shape before, oddly enough. I mean, I probably have, but I don't recognize it. My voice sounds funny tonight. And I mean, actually, my voice. Like, I don't mean like how it sounds on the stream, but it's like, it almost sounds like I've got something in my throat. Let's see. All right, so that didn't speed that up, but we could switch it to here. We could use that, I guess, for now. Which has more mana? 106, 300, 320. Oh, because that's a shuffle. I was like, why is that so bad? What if we... Oh, I forgot we have this we have this one. Yeah, we're gonna have to work around this. All right, so we got to dig our way out of the Holy Mountain. That's our first job. Dig our way out of Holy Mountain, and then we'll come back and we'll fix everything after that. But I do like to, while we're digging, I do like to at least have the ability to shoot some bad guys if I have to. All right, so for those of you watching the VOD who don't know what I'm doing, This is the safe way to dig out of a holy mountain. You got to be careful because you don't want to go too far to the left or to the right. Too far to the left, you'll trigger and you'll get yourself a friend for life who will come and chase you. That's our friend Uncle Steve. Too far to the right, you'll end up collapsing the whole damn place. So you gotta pick your poison and be very careful. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna get ourselves out to start with, and then we'll worry about building damage wands in a minute. In a hot minute. There we go. Easy peasy. Hey, what's up, Burn? You having a bad time? Why? What's going on? And did you see my game recommendation for you? Have you ever seen Magecraft? That's another one I was thinking I might play tonight, but then I was like, well, if I'm gonna play a game that reminds me of Noita, I might as well just play Noita. One of my cats chewed up the mic on my headset. No! That's when you go Eric Cartman on that cat. No, kitty! You bought Magicraft recently or like today when I recommended it? Because all I did was play the demo. But it's fun. It's actually, I ended up with a very overpowered character. Like on my first run. I didn't win. Because I still am learning the different enemies and stuff like that. Bought it when I recommended it, yeah. It's kind of cool. I like it because it's got a lot of Isaac to it, but it also has a lot of Noita in it. You don't know which cat did it? Oh, we're gonna have to do a cat inquisition. All right, so we're gonna dig ourselves up. Because I would like to have access to snowy depths again if I need it. And then we're also gonna dig like a little side hustle. We also have to go look at the spell room. And we need more gold. I'm trying to think of where we could get some more gold like real quick. I don't know if I feel like raiding snowy depths for gold. I might just want to go back to coal mines. Coal pits, excuse me. Working in a coal mine, going down, 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 working in a coal mine. Ooh, about to slip down. 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm already gone. I think with invisibility, we can kind of work our way through coal mines. Not coal mines, snowy depths. But we're gonna have to let's get it open first. Then we'll go build a damage wand. And then we'll figure out what we're gonna do. Okay, so that's open. Let's get invisible first, and then I'm gonna go take a quick look up here. All right. Oh wait, we're on coal pits. Oh, okay. Hey, even better. Even better. We haven't even made it past snowy depths yet. Cool. This will give us enough time to build out a good loadout. With what we've got, we're in pretty darn good shape because we're gonna ditch a few of these wands. All right, let's go back and do that then. Let's go. We won't need any firepower really. We can handle it with the firepower we have. All right. So our 2 missions are going to be to get some gold. We're going to go to the wand room. All right. So we could go back to this, right? Wait. Hold up. Why won't it take... Oh, I hate that when it won't pick it up. We can go back to this. We will leave this wand here. Do I care about this wand? Not really. I mean, I can leave it here anyway. It's not like it's hurting us to leave it here. All right. So now we've got this. It's pretty damn slow. But we need the digging to be fast. So I guess we're kind of in for it. In for dime, in for dollar. So we technically don't need any of this for footage. This is all stuff I've done hundreds of times, and I think like 6 different Noita videos I've gone over how to get the special ones. They're not all that special even. You know, I found that they've become more disappointing than they used to be. It used to be like you would usually get like at least one good wand. Like either stats wise it would be good, or the spells would be good, and you could just kind of deal with the rest. Oh, that was kind of dumb. I just buried all the gold in a pile. Oh well. All right, give it a minute. Yeah, I think I'm primed for good old cat inquisition. I think that sounds like fun. Yeah, I don't care about their gold. Their gold can kind of stay there, I guess. I'll dig the gold out that I need. Yeah. Oh, that's a big old spot of gold up here. Gotta remember not to dig too much of it at one time, because it does get kind of stuck in those little areas. It gets buried. Buried it did. So one thing about Lumi Drill, if Lumi Drill didn't eat gold, it would be by far, in a way, my favorite spell of all spells. Because you can do so much with it. It can be a cool damage spell. It is, in my opinion, the top dog for digging. I don't think there's any question. Ooh, something came through here. What that? What came through here? Holy. That's a bit terrifying. Does that mean we got a worm around? I hope not. Hope not. I don't want to deal with a worm right now. I don't have anything to fight a big worm. I don't even know if I could take on a baby. I don't mean like a real baby. I mean a baby worm. Like fighting a real baby? Not even sure I could do that. And not because, you know, not because of the moral implications of it, but just because I'm not strong enough. I'm a very weak man. In the SNES game Earthbound, you're fighting a fetus. Oh yeah, I remember a lot of the I forgot about that. That was back when, you know, you could do some really far out stuff in the name of art or entertainment. And as long as it was art or entertainment or comedy, or it was supposed to be funny, nobody got that upset about it. I'm about to go old man yells at cloud. But now you can't do anything. Can't be funny. Oh no, you can be funny, just don't do it at other people's expense. Just like, but half the stuff that's funny is at their expense. No, gotta be nice. It used to be as long as you were mean to everybody equally, you were okay. Not anymore. And it used to be that you could make like really, really like terrible games like that. You know, not terrible games, but terrible scenes to video games like that. And nobody would really care. They were like, okay, that's just some weird video game designer. Actually, you know what? It probably was because video games weren't as popular back then either. You could get away with it. Unless like Channel 5 News caught wind of it. You're very unlikely to have anybody complain. Oh, did we? Oh no, we already did this, didn't we? Oh, sugar. So did we already get both the wands down there? And did we find they were both trash? I think we did. I think we did. Yeah, we did. Oh, very bad. Okay, well. Let's do what we sometimes do. And dig down the side of Snowy and see if we find any resources we can pinch off the side. Wait, then this means we never went to Snowy Depths though then. We never went to the Holy Mountain. So how did I make a video for Snowy Depths if I never went to Snowy Depths? I'm wondering how I did that. Oh, I know how I did it. It was in the last run I did. Mainstream media and politics didn't care about video games. Yeah, until Mortal Kombat. You think that's when it started? Really, it was Mortal Kombat? I think even then it was still like they would find their pet games to go after like that, and then they would forget all about video games for like 4 or 5 years. Because I remember after Mortal Kombat kind of came and went, so to speak, as far as being the media scandal, I think people forgot about video games for a while. I'm trying to think of when it became... I think it became a thing again when MMOs started. And when, like, yeah, I think MMOs, because that's when people started to notice that it was a billion-dollar industry. Yeah, Mortal Kombat was kind of like the 2 Live crew of video games. All right, we're gonna dig a little bit more down, and then we'll just hop into Snowy Depths. Hopefully, did we get enough gold though? I don't know if we did. This is probably not enough gold to do what we want to do. Damn. That was kind of dumb. I probably should have done more gold. That's okay though. We'll find out. Oh, hey, look at that. So wait, did we get into... Now I'm confused. Now I'm confused because if we've already been in this holy mountain, what the heck was I doing back up in that other holy mountain? Okay, we have definitely been here. We have definitely been here. Okay. Essence to power? No, I want spells to power, not essence to power. Nothing on here really is what I want. And those are my two old ones. And what? How did that get here? How in the world did that get here? Okay, well, whatever. Shoot. All right, we got to figure this out. We got to figure out how we're going to do this. I say we just dig through the tops here, because I want to go all the way to the other side. I see lightning up there in that water. That's not good either. I'm kind of stuck. If we dig through these little top sections, it's not as bad. And we can kind of keep, because we don't have a lot of firepower still yet, right? Yeah, we just got the 2. So we're gonna go check the spells room. And if we get into a real muscle hustle, we'll jump in one of the teleporters. All right, now wait for invisibility. Okay, we got it. There's an Uko and 2 guys that can hurt us. 2 guys that can hurt us to make us be revealed. Well, that's not an Uko. That's a what's the other one? The non-electrifying one. That's the snow one, right? Oh, well, that sucks. Yeah, there's no way around these guys. Not safely. Oh, we almost got that ice to fall on him. Oh, well. Oh, holy crap. This guy's coming in. Ow, 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 ow. All right, let's see if we can shoot our way out of dodge. Is he dead? He's not dead. We're barely doing any bounce damage on him. Oh, this might at least get him to move over. There we go. Gonna take a little while to pack away at him. All right, cool. Got him. Of course. Of course it's filled with water. Of course it's filled with water. Water removes our invisibility. But if we get up in here, we might be fine. They might be fine. They might be giants. What is the best They Might Be Giants song? As always, there's probably a right answer. Oh, sugar. Ow. And now there's blood in there. Okay, well. I have to dig another hole? I guess I do. We are taking a beating. Taking a beating. We need to get this blood off of us. Come on, blood, come off. Hey, what's up, Laser? How are you? What you doing? There we go. Back to invisible. Good. Ooh, a chest. Oh, an Uko. Okay. Back we go. All right, we got to figure this out. We can't fight an Uko. So do we go up or do we go down? Up is quicker. Down is safer. Well, seeing as how this isn't about... This isn't about saving time. We can use all this footage as B-roll on another product, I'm sure. Another product. Another production. You're gonna go make ramen? Nice. Yeah, I'm finally getting to the point where I've stopped binge eating. I've lost about 2 pounds. I did not eat in the middle of the night most of the last 4 days. I've been having a really, really terrible time, like, overeating. Like, it actually started to worry me. Part of it was sleep eating, where I was kind of getting up half asleep and eating. But I don't think I was, like, conscious enough to stop myself. So I've had to take some drastic measures. I think part of it is once you get in the habit of doing something like that, you always do it, you know? You never really get out of the habit. Which is pretty rough. Because one of the problems is food is yummy. And food makes you feel good. One of the things I wanted to do tonight, which we're not going to end up doing, was I wanted to try that puzzle again in an Animal Well. It's funny because I watched. Yeah, that's right. Food is be yummy. Food be bussin'. I watched 3 different content creators do that puzzle. And every single one of them, it looked like everything moved in slow motion. And they just very casually took their time and didn't have any problem doing it. Like, all of them did it first try. Now, I'm sure they're all people that played for hundreds of hours before the release. But they all did it super easy, and turns out that no, there was no trick to it. That is the actual puzzle. Mr. Fish is a delicious sub. He's a subby sub.
In this voice.
How many months? 44 months, just like Monster. That's right. I gotta remember, you're just like Monster. Did I tell you I have a moped? Yeah, you did. What do you do with it though? Do you ride it? Do you like ride it to work? Do you just kind of tool around on it? Is it like a scooter style moped? Is it one of those old style mopeds? It's funny. I have not seen a moped on the road in years. I remember they used to be everywhere. I have a wasp in my room, and it has thwarted the last 2 streams I was planning on doing. Really, so the wasp is a stream sniper. You have a stream sniping wasp. That is pretty wild, man. Kind of want to kill this guy. We got to be careful of the Uko. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to dig out. Nice place for me to hang out. And then we're just going to tap him a few times as he walks by. Now he's not going to walk by. Of course not. Of course not. Why would he walk by now? He just walked the same exact freaking path 26 times. Why would he do it again? You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. This is wild. I swear the AI in this game can see through barriers. I know they can. They make decisions. Their decision tree definitely shows up, and it shows that they know where you are. Because I mean, look at this. Look at he was never over there. Ever. He's now decided that's his favorite place to be. You coming back? You coming back? Thank you. Okay. He's dead now. The reason I want to kill that guy is I want to check this chest. I'm supposed to use it to ride to work, but I took it to town earlier, and some a-hole knocked it over while I was at Taco Bell, and I had to push it home. Took like an hour. Why did you have to push it home? It broke when it got pushed over? I mean, those things fall over all the time. It should have been fine. I mean, that sounds like the person did more than just push it over. It sounds like they freaking mauled it with a bear. It wouldn't start, and I didn't have the tools to fix it. Oh. How about that's weird? Oh, you know what? Yeah, it's probably the spark plug got knocked loose, or like a wire came loose. Okay, so what we're going to do with this is we are going to dig a hole to the side. I know this is a lot of work for nothing. But we got nothing else. We got nothing better to do. And I'm bored. It's so easy when everybody's trying to squeeze me, baby. It's so easy when everybody's trying to squeeze me. That would be a good Charmin commercial. It's so easy. People squeeze the TP. You don't feel so right. Carburetor floats got stuck. Yeah, that could do it too, I suppose. I mean, that thing must have been upside down then. Wonder if we blow up the tank on this guy, if that'll kill him. All right, so here's what we're going to do instead. Because he's too close. We are going to dig a place to hide from him. That he will not be able to get through. I gotta make it just tall enough to sneak Mina through. And not tall enough for Uko. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, it's weird. I don't see a lot of mopeds anymore. I see some scooters, not a lot of scooters. I see some scooters. I see a lot of electric bikes. Not electric bikes, bikes with motors on them, like regular bikes. And I see like those gas-powered skateboards. We blew up the Uko. That was cool. Nice. Exactly what we wanted. Wandy. I just bought a non-working similar headset on eBay that I'm gonna try to use for parts. Yeah, I mean, like what got chewed up? Like, I know you said the microphone. Only $7. You know what? You know what's funny about that too is you might buy it and you might find it's actually working. And these people just might have had a driver problem or something dumb like that. Get that water out of here. I don't want that water. I want to get my invisibility back, baby. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back. Invisible, please. Thank you. Oh, there's some explosions going on up there. Explosions. An explosion. You gotta be careful. We don't want to dump a bunch of water down here. We love it when these guys be fighting each other. Hey, what's up, Cranky? How are you? All right, now if we want any more proof that these guys, that the AI can see through barriers, check this out. They're gonna find me within seconds. Oh yeah, everything's going well. Everything's going well. I almost didn't stream tonight. Then I remembered. I made a promise that I was going to start streaming again once I got past Patrick's crazy month of things, or Patrick and Mrs. Calm's crazy month. Think it 3-ish? Yeah, probably about 3. I want to get 3. I want to do 3 minimum. And then, you know, 4 if I'm feeling it. I mean, part of the problem is I don't have a lot to play. You know, Animal Well is fun, but some of the stuff like isn't really great streaming content because like, and I've noticed this with other content creators too, and it doesn't have to do with the game's not fun, it's that you can't play it and chat at certain points. You're just stuck. That I needed your voice to ease my frustration. Well, that's good to know that helps, because that anytime, you know, anytime I know that I'm helping out people, that definitely gives me more motivation to actually get on a stream, because like I've said before, it's good to feel like it's helping, because when we know it's helping, then I don't mind coming on, you know, playing, even if it's just for a couple hours or whatever. Usually when I get frustrated is when I feel like it's like not really doing anything or not helping anybody. You know, because I don't know, you don't think of it that way. Wait a minute. Where's Ivy? I didn't see Ivy. It keeps me delaying streaming. I couldn't do much variety because I'm picky about games. Yeah, that is a difficult thing. I just need to make it to Wednesday again. Yeah, I hear you. Oh, I got into a comment section fight. Speaking of Payday on YouTube. I'm a firm believer in like the question the person put up, and it's a content creator I have a tremendous amount of respect for, who doesn't know who the hell I am, could care less who I am. But their question was, what constant news story or trending story do you think needs to just go away? And do you think, you know, that the world would be better off without? And of course, my answer to that was the idea that Zoomers and Millennials have it harder than Boomers and Gen X and whatever. I don't even know what the generation between Gen X and Boomers is. But anyway, that they have it harder, that they're going to have it harder, and that they're never going to live the American dream. They're never going to be able to buy houses. They're never going to be able to afford nice things in life. They're never going to be able to, you know, live the lifestyle that they basically have been deprived, and that it's all the fault of the Boomers and the Gen Xers, who essentially had everything handed to them. Now that is the context of the narrative. I didn't create the narrative. You know, that is how it is phrased by the millennials that are unhappy and the Zoomers that believe everything that the millennials say. So that was my thing. I just said I think that needs to go away, because I know that my parents' generation, who were Boomers, did not have it easy. And how do I know that? Because everybody around us in the 70s suffered. Unemployment was well above where it is today. Yeah, I'm Gen X, yeah. Unemployment is well above where it is today. And they, like, you know, people were making these arguments of like, well, the minimum wage versus the cost of living. And I'm like, do you understand what minimum wage was back then? It was $4 and nobody paid you it. Nobody paid you minimum wage back then. Minimum wage at that time was a state by state. It's I believe it still is still state by state. I think there's a federal one too, but most of it was a state by state, and it was more like a suggestion. Honestly, most companies, most places you went and you worked, if you were under the age of 25, they did not pay you above the table. They paid you under the table because they didn't want to give you benefits. They didn't want to have to pay the insurances or the costs. Started at $3.25 an hour. Yeah, exactly. And I bet the minimum wage was not $3.25 when you started at that. You know, and they, you know, I'm sure what they'll say is, you know, there's no way McDonald's was cheating people out of minimum wage. I'm sure they were paying them the full amount. And it's like, McDonald's didn't hire teenagers, and they didn't hire people who hadn't graduated at least high school at the time. Sometimes, I mean, you didn't have to graduate high school. You had to be above high school age, and they wouldn't hire people. Adults worked at McDonald's when I was a kid. Adults. There were no teenagers at the counters. I mean, the only teenagers you saw were using mops. Is your favorite music genre incidentally? Nice. Extremely dense rock. Yeah, that's what I like to listen to. But anyway, I remember the gas lines being 2 hours long just to get the gas, and the gas was like way overpriced. I can remember having to essentially share portions at dinner time. You didn't get a full portion. Or my parents would not take a portion of meat so that my brother and I could have the meat. I remember my mother working 4 jobs. I remember my father getting up at 4 in the morning to go to work and not coming home until 7 o'clock. And I remember bill collectors calling. We didn't answer the phone. We didn't answer the phone because of the bill collectors. Because part of it was if they couldn't get you on the phone, they couldn't legally come after you until they had at least spoken with you and warned you for non-secured debt. You had to acknowledge that you lived where you did at that phone and all. It was you know, my first wage was $7.25, I think, in 2007. Yeah, and now what was going on? Do we remember what was going on in 2007? Does anybody remember what happened in 2007, 2008? The housing crisis. There were hundreds of millions is too much. Tens of millions, maybe close to 100 million people that took out mortgages that they couldn't afford because the housing market was so inflated that you had to take a mortgage almost above 70% of your salary. And banks were giving that money out. They were giving that money out because they knew you were gonna foreclose. You were gonna lose your house. And people lost their houses, or they were stuck with a huge mortgage they could barely pay, and the house dropped 65% in value. Yeah, the subprime crisis, right? Yeah. So they make this out to be like this is a new problem. No, this is a young adult problem, and always has been. It has always been impossible for young adults to get what they want. I didn't get into home ownership until my 30s. You know what I mean? So we cannot say that the young people are being cheated because they can't get a house out of college. That's a crazy fallacy. And I had people telling me, "Well, where did you live?" and blah blah blah. That's all anecdotal and statistics. And it's like, do you realize that statistics, once you go before the digital age, are bullshit? And most of the time you can manipulate them to say what you want. And do you realize that every generation has had a big narrative that they were going to be the first generation worse off than their parents? And every single time it ends up not being true. And part of the reason it's not true is because family wealth builds now. So if these boomers and these Gen Xers had such great fortunes to them and have such an easy time, then it only makes sense their kids are going to be fine. You know why? Because when their parents die, they're going to get all their parents' shit. They're going to have all the money, all the houses, all that other stuff. And the safety nets that are around now are crazy good. There are real safety nets out there. Whereas before, you just got freaking taken to the cleaners everywhere you went. Taxes were sky high before Reagan came in and slashed everything. It's crazy. I'm a millennial, but I never bought into the boomers got everything handed to them. They did not. I mean, and that's the thing. Now, the generation before, the people who came back from World War II did have a lot handed to them. But they fucking earned it. And I don't mean handed to them. I guess I should say they did get a lot. And they did have a lot of advantages. But they fucking fought in a world war. You know what I mean? Give them the stuff. I'll stay out of war. Thank you. I do think wages haven't risen much. They haven't, but nobody's... Listen, none of the 20-year-olds that I know are making minimum wage. They're all making above $20 an hour. And a lot of them are working. And a lot of them have very nice cars and are either in an apartment so they can save to get a house, or they've already bought a house and they're in their mid-20s. And it's anecdotal. It's anecdotal. It's like, no, it's not anecdotal. What's anecdotal is saying that young adults now have it worse and are going to have it worse than young adults in the Gen X and in the boomers generation. It depends where you go. It depends what... Detroit. You think Detroit had it easier back in the 90s? It depends where you go. It depends where you cut the demographics. It depends where you want to slice the pie. And if you're going to use average, you're getting a huge weighted average of the people on top. Even if you cut out that 1% at the top, the billionaires, and you just stick to people earning like 500,000 and below, the high weighted end of the average is going to make it look like people make a lot more than they do. So, and also if you're going to compare like where people are now, you cannot say that people had it easier or harder in the past to the present. The situations are almost uncomparable. It's like comparing basketball players from different generations. It's very hard to do that. And the thing that I would say is I grew up through it. I grew up and I saw what the news said back then, and I saw what was going on back then. I'm not saying kids these days and young adults these days do not have it hard or that it might be getting worse for them, but it got a hell of a lot worse in the 70s, and then it got better. It got a hell of a lot worse at the end of the 80s, then it got better. It got a hell of a lot worse in the 2000s, then it got better. And now it's got a hell of a lot worse again. So it depends on the exact time frame we're talking about, the exact slices of years we're talking about. It really isn't fair to say that we've ruined it for this coming generation. That's just not true. As we found better paying jobs, we didn't change our lifestyle. Yeah. Diminishing work ethic and endless. Yeah, that's part of it too. Work hard, modest types are literally how my wife and I save. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. You know, we ended up getting screwed on our house, on our first house, and we essentially lost it. We didn't lose it to the bank. We ended up having to sell it at half what we paid for it and just suck up the debt and go into the new house with way too much debt. You know, so we cut back on a whole bunch of stuff, and you know, it was not, and this was in our mid 30s, early 40s. So we're not just starting out in life. When we started out, we lived in a shitty apartment for a long time, not finding reliable help. That's another thing too. Well, part of it is because, you know, people don't want to work for minimum wage. Don't blame them. Don't blame them. Minimum wage isn't gonna pay you enough. You need $20 an hour to make a decent living. These days, you need to be making over 40,000. Understandable. If you're above the age of 22 and you hold out for $20 an hour, $22 an hour, you hold out for it. But also, these are the same people who have big support systems from family that have already been through all this, that have money to help them out. Not all of them. But if we want to play the whole like, well, what about these people whose their families can't help them and so on? Well, you know, we can go back and we can find large segments of the population that did not have a family structure around them to help them out. It's just don't be an ass seems to be hard for some, and I see it reflected in the customers. This is true. I moved to Florida. Everyone was telling me if you show up on time, do the work, and don't be an ass. You're already in the top 30%. Yeah, basically. There are more ways to make money now, and this is true too. This is true too. But and the other thing too is like, if iPhones existed when I was in my 20s, I would not have been able to afford one, except for a very brief period of time where I was a stockbroker. It was a very brief, maybe 3 to 4 year period where I had the Motorola phone with the push to talk. But once I left that job and went into the real world because of the crash when the bubble burst, we couldn't afford regular push button cell phones. We just couldn't. And these are kids who are making videos on their iPhones. You know what I mean? It's like, if it's so bad for you, get rid of the iPhone and stay the fuck off of it and go try to find a way to make money. Because that's what we had to do. That's what we had to do. We didn't have time to complain that it was too hard for us. We still did. We still bitched about it. And we still said we have it worse than our parents because we felt that way. And in many ways, we were justified feeling that way. Because our parents in their 20s were buying houses. But they were also buying them way above what they could afford and getting away with essentially doing weird things to get them, like borrowing from one bank to make a down payment on a house at another bank. And if you sign the closings on the same day, they didn't find out about it. So you could get a 0 money down mortgage on a house by pulling those tricks. You can't do that now. You would have loved to have the tools that people have today when I was a kid. Absolutely. Like if I had the ability to be a content creator straight out of college, I think I would have been able to do it. Streaming video games. Yes, this is true, but it is, to be fair, that's a hard thing to do. It is really hard to make money streaming video games. But people can do it. It is possible to do it, but you don't have to stream video games. You don't have to be a content creator. There are other things that you can do. Start a small business. And there are so many opportunities. All I'm saying is, I'm not saying it's not hard. I'm not saying it's not hard. I am definitely not saying that. And I'm not saying it's not possibly harder than it was when I went through it. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is it is extremely unfair to put out a narrative that this is the first generation that's ever gone through something like this. Because that's fucking bullshit. That's absolute shit. And it's disrespectful. And then I get people arguing with me, and it's like, I can't even argue with them because they're just going to pull statistics out that I can't prove wrong, because you can make the numbers say what you want. And arguing in the comments section of YouTube is never a way that you're ever going to get anything across to people. But I think part of it is being angry makes it so that it's hard to acknowledge that, no, you might not be the first person to ever have to go through this. I remember youth unemployment problems in the mid-late 90s. Yeah. The early 90s were balls. I mean, that was freaking awesome. And even in the late 90s, there were opportunities. But you had to be smart and you had to know people. You know what I mean? Easy access for a tutorial. A lot of people don't use any brain or ingenuity of their own. This is true too. We had to learn on our own how to do things. This is also true. Yes, we did not have YouTube to be able to figure stuff out. Like a lot of it, like if you didn't know how to change the oil in a car, you didn't know how to change the oil in a car. If you didn't know how to fix your kitchen sink, you didn't know how to fix your kitchen sink. A lot of stuff I can fix now myself, and a young adult can fix just by looking it up. Yeah, there's a lot of better things about today. Granted, like I said, there's worse things too. It's not easy, and I'm not saying it's not easy. I'm just saying let's not go too far, especially with the boomers. The boomers, there might have been a higher standard of living if you do it by the average instead of the median. But I can tell you, most of us in the bottom 70%, we're not having an easy time. We watched our parents suffer. We watched our parents suffer, and for many years wondered if our parents would ever be able to retire. They were the first generation where Social Security was in question because there were too many of them. Now, it didn't end up being in question, but it doesn't pay very much either. You still have to have a retirement or a pension. They were the ones that got their pensions yanked out from under them. You know, the greatest generation got to keep their pensions, but a lot of pension plans got chopped for boomers. And they dumped some of the money in a 401k and said, you better hope the market stays good in the next 10 years, my man, because otherwise you ain't retiring. My older Gen X bro would take them on road trips with me, and it was like I couldn't make sense of it. Oh, just paper maps. Yeah, the maps of roads, and they were always outdated, like years outdated. Old street directory, yeah, or the phone book. The phone book is my favorite. My 50 state and Canada road atlas. Yes, I had it tucked under the seat. Was it Michelin that put one out? It was the road atlas. And that's I did finally learn not to use GPS and memorize routing. Yeah. That's actually a really good thing to do, is learn how to navigate without GPS. It's a super useful skill to be able to navigate strange areas that you're not familiar with. And to, like, you know, I can guarantee you a lot of people these days could not find the 4 cardinal directions if you stopped them on the street. If you pulled somebody over that was in a relatively unfamiliar area and you said point north, south, east, and west for me, they wouldn't know how to do it. They would have no clue because they rely on their GPS to get them everywhere. Did a huge one. Yeah, maybe it was AAA. It was $12 if you were a AAA member. Yeah, AAA was awesome. That was a good service we did have, was AAA. If you had AAA, man, you didn't have to worry too much about your car breaking down, at least. Those guys, they're not as helpful now unless you have gold or platinum. But you could have the base membership back then, and those guys, because they were all local guys. They were all just local towing guys. So you'd get some local tow guy that would just, he would come over and he would jump you. He'd help you change a tire. If you had no money, he'd tow you and say, listen, you know what? You know, pay it forward on the other end. You know, you had guys that would do that. That was a thing. AAA worth having if you drive a lot. Yes. If you drive a lot, absolutely. Actually, let me put it a different way. If you drive a lot with semi-reliable cars, if you have cars that are 2 years old that never break down, maybe not. But there have been so many times where we've broken down, and if you have AAA Gold, they will tow you 100 miles for free. 100 miles is a long way. We got towed back from the New Hampshire border down 2 hours south and didn't have to pay for it. The guy was thrilled because he was going to make a boatload off of it. Oh, who's heading out? Oh, Overquill. All right. Sorry, Overquill. I didn't see that. You got a dish Wi-Fi wants to play Stardew. Nice. Yes. Go play Stardew. Thanks for stopping by, though. Appreciate you. Normally better to have roadside assistance from your insurance. Yeah, my insurance, I tend to do like minimum insurance. So it really does depend. $7 a month for 3 cars, that's really good. Yeah, maybe I should check into it. That's really good. That's surprisingly good. I have map free though. What do you have for insurance? You know, we did run into a situation where for a couple of years we were doing really well in our early 40s before Patrick came along and ate up all our money with his Robux. We were doing really well for a couple of years where we actually had the roadside assistance plan from the cars that we purchased. We were buying new enough cars that we still had the roadside assistance. Progressive, yeah. See, I should have gone with Progressive or Amica. But we have a family insurance that we run through, and they've been our our car and home insurance people for years, and they will literally walk through a freaking burning building to help us. Like they do very, very good customer service, so I can't really complain. Even though like the insurance might be a little pricey. I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna get rid of the projectile, and I can actually get rid of these two, I think. I don't want any of this. Geico, I doubt, has good roadside based on my premiums. Yeah, probably not, right? You've been with them for 28 years? Oh, okay, yeah. Well, we've been with our insurer for 28 years, but they changed brands. It used to be Commerce. Deadly Heel. I think we can do something with Deadly Heel, but I'm not too, like, too confident in it. Gunpowder Arc, no, but we will definitely take Phasing Arc. Phasing Arc, Baboombi. Formation Pentagon, no. Summon Rock. Rock Spirit. No, I'm not going to worry about that. You have State Farm, they were expensive, but really, State Farm is a good insurance company, yeah. I can leave Progressive now. I've been I can't leave them. If Melissa asks, I have 3 cars, insurance. Yeah, because that's the thing too, is if you change insurances, you go back to the bottom of the pile. Like, whereas if you built, you know, good faith with your current insurer, you're not going to get a better deal, because your premiums have going to drop for safe driver and stuff like that. So the thing that sucks about not having a mic is that I can't really stream, which is, yes, that's awful. Started doing streams of me learning to program a game with JavaScript. That would be really cool to watch too. You don't have like a regular mic? Why did I think you had a Yeti? I don't know, I thought you had a Yeti, but now that I think about it, I do remember seeing you wearing a headset. All right. Okay. So this is good. This is all good footage. Now we can do the outside of Hesi Base. Did we actually get anything that we wanted to kind of throw together here? What was this anyway? Oh, we just took it for the lightning bolt. I don't know why I thought that said Atari 2020. Yeah, AT 2020s are great. That's essentially Audio Technicas. Audio Technicas are really good, and a lot of times you can get them pretty cheap. I got my Audio Technicas 30 years ago, 25 years ago. 25 years ago for $70 a piece. And that's what I use now, and that's how I get my good sound. Grab your other USB mic. Yeah, you could. See if I can multitask and play on the Switch? You never know. Maybe you could. Yeah, I love Audio Technica. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you, I love all microphone companies. They're all good for different things. Shure is a great microphone if you need something that is durable, will have great sound, and is going to be for like live performances where a lot of times you're going to have different people handling the mic, people that don't really understand the dynamics of microphones. Shure makes microphones that are very forgiving. Audio Technica makes great mics for vocals and for like miking specific, like single target, what's it, unidirectional, whatever it is. I forget what it is. Omni, uni, I forget, whatever. Rode makes amazing singing mics, like some of the best microphones around. Like we use this Rode in like the most recent recordings that we started doing with the band, and oh my goodness, the difference. We listened to the difference back between that and an Audio Technica, and like this is what I have right now is the Audio Technica. Sounds wonderful, but if I had that Rode, my voice would be flowing into your fucking ears like butter right now. My voice would literally be creeping into the base of your skull and massaging your neck and going all the way down your spine and loosening up every part of your back until you just wept with pure sonic amazement. A cheap JLab Pro for only $49, and I've been told it sounds great. I mean, in truth, you can make any halfway decent mic sound wonderful. You know, with computers, that is. I remember when I upgraded my cheap Sony headphones with $100+ audiophile headphones. Oh my goodness, yeah, you can't go back. Yeah, like headphones is another one, yeah. Sounds like a depressed Dyson vacuum. But there are ways to make that work. I mean, think of like singers like Tom Waits. Completely changes everything, yes, especially music. I'm not sure how useful this footage is going to be when I do it, because I just realized I'm talking over it. So I will have to mute the sound on this and pipe in Noita sounds. Or music. Wait, did I say Tom Waits? Now I have to look up Tom Waits. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Okay. I was like, wait a minute. For a second there, I'm like, is that who is did I have the right guy? Yeah. No, not Tom Petty. Pile of dirt, smoking a cigar, and drinking whiskey. Kind of. Kind of. That's kind of what he was. Another guy that's like him is Mark Lanigan. Mark Lanigan was a lot like that. Except Mark was a lot worse of a human being. No offense to Tom Waits. Oh yeah. No, Tom Waits has a great voice. It's just not a pretty voice. All right, I'm wondering if it's worthwhile trying to hop in here and check that out. All right, let's dig a safety valve first. Tom Petty does not have a great voice either. Even back in the day, you listen to his talking voice. It's very wavery. When he first started singing with the Heartbreakers, he shouted so that his voice wouldn't sound so like so wobbly. You know, it's not even that it's nasal. It's that it's wobbly. It's like when you hear him talk, it literally, you hear his voice kind of vibrating while he's talking. Yeah, it's a voice with character. Yes, yeah, that's like they always say that about Willie Nelson. Now, I don't like Willie Nelson's voice particularly, but I like his voice on some songs. And I like a lot of his songwriting, not all of it. Yeah, I love his songwriting, and I like his voice on some songs, but I love his music more than I love his voice, you know. And the Highwaymen, yes. Oh, Waylon Jennings, yes. Sunday Morning Coming Down. That's Waylon, right? That's not Chris. Who did Sunday Morning Coming Down? My phone was listening to me. No, it was Chris. That was Chris. As it sounded Chris Christopherson. I think they all did that song at one point, though. I think they all kind of covered each other's songs. So it might be a Waylon Jennings one version I'm thinking of. Yeah, the old outlaw guys. All right, let's see what we got here. How is this one? 146, 2372. Nothing really good, but these energy orbs are all right. They're good for getting through snow and stuff. Outlaw Country is the best, and there's still a bunch of it. Who's the guy that plays in Drop D all the time? The new like outlaw country guy. Steven Wilson. Steven Wilson. I don't think anyone else here remembers Jim Nabors' singing career. I do. I do. My parents listened to a lot of that. The guy from Porcupine Tree. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of Steven Wilsons. This is Steven with a PH. Yes, yes. And that was what confused me because I clicked on the video because I thought it was that Steven Wilson. And then I'm like, what the hell is this guy? He does a song called You Can Call Me Billy, But the Hill's Coming With Me. And he does like a lot of covers and stuff like that. He does a lot of really cool stuff. He's a bit much. He's a bit much because he is a kind of a character, sort of. And the Statler brothers more than Jim Nabors. Like they didn't have Jim Nabors albums, but like they were definitely into that stuff. I mean, they were into a lot of stuff. So it wasn't like that was what their main focus was musically. But what was the name of the, it was the singing group. There were 3 guys and they always wore like the cardigan sweaters. What the hell was the name of that group? And they took all the modern hits from like the 60s and 70s at the time. They were modern. Oh, what were they called? Not the Freshmen. And they would sing them in elevator music style. But no, they loved a lot of the. Oh, I want that. I want to take that with me. I definitely want to take that with me. I'm going to drop this lightning one. I don't like the lightning one, actually. I'm pretty opposed to it. Now that I think about it. We can make a decent wand now. Yeah, I don't know. Country music is kind of weird. A lot of the really mainstream country music is terrible now. A lot of the crossover country is really terrible now. But some of the new stuff that's going back to the roots is really good. There's a lot of like big bearded, bulky, acoustic guitar country singing guys now that don't fuck around. You know what I mean? Just southern style pop rock. That's the radio country music. A few modern country artists who I think are Michael Ray is one. I'd have to look at Michael Ray. I haven't listened to anything about Billy Strings. Now that's a talented guy. Billy Strings is freaking super amazing, and he does all sorts of styles of music, but he does it where he, you know, does the finger picking on the guitar, and some of it goes kind of bluegrassy for me, but you know, that's what we're getting now. And I think that's one of the great things about YouTube is that we get these musicians we would never find out about. You know, because he would not have made it if it wasn't for he did a recording in a basement. No, actually, you know what? He might have made it, but not, he wouldn't have made it the same way he did now. He would have been a lot smaller. But he was at a party and he didn't want to be in the party because it was too many people just like getting too rowdy. He was very young too. And it was just him and his guitar and a few friends that were hanging out down there. And he did his popular song, was it Dust in a Baggie. It's basically him telling the story of one of his quote-unquote uncles. The guy really wasn't his uncle, but he was, you know, a friend of the family, and the guy basically was a meth addict. And he was kind of, because he grew up in a poor, I think it was a Midwestern town. Might have been closer to Texas, I don't know. But that was just ravaged by everybody just got hooked on crystal meth. What's the deal with rock music these days? There don't seem to be any noteworthy rock bands coming up anymore. Maybe I'm out of it. Haven't listened to the radio in forever. There's some good ones that are out there. They're tougher to find though. What was the one that I was listening to recently that I was just like, I was like, holy crap, this is pretty good. You know what I'll do next time that I'm going through and my algorithm hits me up. You talking about the William Brothers? No, it wasn't the William Brothers. Who was it? They all had crew cuts. The Letterman. The Letterman. I don't know why, like, the Jim Neighbors thing was more like a sidetrack to that, but I was trying to say like they liked softer styles of music as well as some of the, like, because they of course introduced us to Janis Joplin and to Jimi Hendrix and, you know, all those, but they had the softer side to them where they would listen to stuff like Jim Neighbors or I want to say the Everly Brothers. But the Everly Brothers were not, at the time, I don't know. I guess they weren't like that soft. Well, I guess they were. I don't know. Trying to see what it was that what album they used to have by him. It's like the discography. Let's see. Might have been the Christmas album. I don't know. Probably was. They loved Christmas music. That was another thing they loved. Well, they love, I should say. They still love. They still like. I was very fortunate to grow up in the house that I did. To be surrounded by music constantly. All right, we need that. We definitely need that. What do we get here? Tinker with wands everywhere. Helpful. Extremely helpful. That's one of the best things that we can get. All right. So now we don't have to worry about tinkering with wands. We can just really just do whatever the heck we want. There we go. Now we digging. Let's see what else we got though. Let's see if we've got one that's a little bit better. 470, 146, 550, 152. What was this one? Oh, this one, yeah, this one. If we do this, I think we can actually make this one sing pretty well. No, that's still slow. Why is that so slow? What does it have on it? 63 recharge time. That should be an obstacle. What is causing this thing to have the problem? Hey, what's up? How you doing, Bean? I can't figure out why that one's having such a problem. What if we did this? Well, we'll never run out of mana, but it's not going to do what we want it to do. Like, let's say we had this. Let's say we had this. Is this... Oh yeah, I guess that does it too. Do they have to have a double? Is that what it is? No. That's it. That's what it is. Now in color. Very good. Playing Enshrouded with Marcy. Oh, I love Enshrouded. 30-year anniversary with Husbean this weekend. Oh, that's so nice. Okay, is this one faster? No, that one's slower. What if we were to do this, though? What if we did this? No, that didn't do it. This? No, it's too, technically it's Wednesday, but who celebrates on a Wednesday? Yeah, it's really tough to celebrate. Survivor Fidelity, that's what you're worried about, huh? That's cool, though. Alright, so... Wait, what did we figure out? It was a double? Is that what we wanted? Or do we just leave it like that? Try this with the double and see what it does. No. It was this, right? That might be our best bet for now. But I think, you know what? No, I think we're going to go with this. I think we're going to go with this. And then we need to make a... We need to make a damage wand too, right? Wait, what did I do? What did I do? I did the wrong thing. Okay, so now let's make a damage wand. What do we want? We want this. Yeah, we can't really do much though, can we? Trying to think of what we could put on the end of it. What would be a good... I don't want to put this because if it hits close to us, it could hit us. I mean, we could just do this. That is really slow. Super slow. So I think what we should do then What if we did... That slows it down. What am I trying to do here? What am I trying to do? Oh, right. No, we want this on the end of it. So I guess it's this. That is so slow, though. That is so damn slow. That's a little better. What about this? That's the same thing. Yeah, that makes it slower. Okay. I guess that's our best bet. So we'll have our digging and we'll have our really terrible damage wand. We can have a second like emergency dig wand to dig through snow and such, because we will be in Hisi base. Although, hold on. What if we did this? No, that's super freaking slow. And I can't put it on the end because it'll just cause problems. Oh, what did we do? Shit. Goes at the end, right? Yeah. Okay. I think that's as good. I think that's as good as we're gonna get right now. Let's take this out. What can we do with this wand? Is there anything we can do with this wand? I don't think there is. I think this is basically it. All right. Oh, what do we got for spells here? I didn't even really look. Okay, we have another Lumi, but with timer. All right, let's stick around to the other side. We do have to be carefuler. Carefuler? Is carefuler a word? Can we say carefuler? Ugh, another long workday. Oh, geez. You're just getting out now? What time is it? 12:24. Holy crap. Actually, hold on a sec. Hold on. What if we swap these? Oh no, that's super freaking slow. This has to go in front, right? But would this actually work? That just eats mana. We'll go back the way we had it. Went in at 2:30 today. Dang. That's a long day. What would you guys think if I did a Roblox stream? Would anybody be interested in seeing what Roblox is like? I mean, does anybody in here even know what Roblox is? Go on the same time tomorrow? Oh, geez. You'd watch? Because there's a few games on there that I'm actually really having fun playing. Oh, fuck. I can't. I screwed it up. Damn it. Well, this runs over. As long as you're having fun. I'm trying to think of what would be a fun one to do. I just think it would be hilarious to do a Roblox stream. Ooh, he almost got me there. Oh, come on, Steve. Don't be like that. Oh. This might take a while. Tonight's dinner is pancakes. Ooh. I like pancakes for dinner. I like breakfast for dinner. One of my favorite things. Breakfast at night. That was that Velvet Underground line, right? Wine in the morning and some breakfast at night. I'm still doing a little damage. There we go. Now we're gonna do it. Come on, die, brother. French toast for dinner? Yeah, that's another really good one. Did he just leave? I gotta break some of these some of the dirt up there. Hold up. We used to have cereal for dinner too. That was another fun one. I liked having cereal for dinner. Oh, in fact, I forgot to check what they got for cereal. Wish you could have French toast again. There's got to be a way that you can make French toast without eggs and milk. There has to be. There's so many ways to do stuff without eggs and milk now. Breakfast for dinner, that's right. Wine in the morning and some breakfast at night. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Where did Steve go? Come on back, Steve. Brinner? I've never heard that before. I like it. Brinner. I don't know why Brinner sounds like beer for dinner, though, for some reason to me. I know it's not, and I know that that's not even the right letters. That's what I call the hangover burger. Ah, there we go. We used to make a burger for breakfast that had, well, I guess where you guys are from, you guys don't have chouriço, Portuguese sausage, not chorizo. But you would do a thin hamburger, a slice of that Portuguese sausage, which I guess is kind of like if you mixed pepperoni and kielbasa with some nice beef chunks in it, like that are still kind of left in the sausage, kind of nice and whole, with a lot of fat and some very spicy Portuguese spices. So you do the burger with the chouriço on top of it. They all kind of hang out together, and you flip them over and they get really hot. You take that, you put it on a toasted English muffin, and then you fry an egg and you drop it on top, and then you put another English muffin right on top. Boom. That's your hangover breakfast. Because I always found that It wasn't getting rehydrated that helped. It was literally putting a pound of grease in my system that seemed to make me feel better. I don't know what it did. I don't know what about high amounts of fat fixes a hangover, but that always seemed to work. You know, and what usually would happen after that is, you know, pass out. You would just like literally, you'd feel that headache kind of melt. You'd feel some of the pains and a little bit of the stomach unease go away. And you would just fall asleep. Now, what happened 3-4 hours after that when you woke up wasn't as pleasant. Because then you were dealing with the after effects of the grease, the alcohol, whatever else you put in your body the night before. I mean, damn, we used to do a lot of crazy stuff. You know, the funny thing is, some hangovers I deserved and didn't get. Other hangovers I didn't earn. And I don't know where they came from. Because some nights you'd have like a almost a literal sip of beer and wake up with like the 3-day hangover from hell. Other nights you would do things, unspeakable things to your health. There we go. We probably won't have time to get there for the gold, but we're gonna try. Can we get the gold? Can we get it? We can. All right. What a pain in the behind. What an absolute pain, but now we don't, I guess now we don't have to worry about upsetting the gods, so let's just go. I'm old, I get a hangover just from staying up past, yes, yeah, now, obviously. The main reason I don't drink is because of that. It's because I cannot handle the hangovers. And the hangovers come from almost literally doing nothing. You know what? I think this is honestly worse. This dig is honestly worse than if we just had it be a slower burn than that. That's too slow. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. And then we can do this. Then this should make this. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, that'll do. You calling me slow? Not you. I'm talking about this wand. This terrible digging wand. All right. So now we should be able to kind of sneak around in Hisi base a little bit. Oh, I just broke. Oh, it's okay. I have wands anywhere. Oh, why was I digging? I have tinker with wands everywhere. I'm so dumb. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Hold up. Did I just skip Hisi base? I think I did. I'm not too smart today. Not very smart today for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, so actually we're okay. The run is not dead because we did it above jungle. We broke we made the gods angry at above jungle. I think that makes it okay. So we have below jungle is gonna have a Steve, so, and then below, no, we screwed up. We're gonna have one bad guy at the very end. We're gonna have one nasty dude at the end. But who knows? We might actually find enough stuff to make it worthwhile. Yeah, I needed footage of Hisi base. And that's the dumb thing too, because like I could have just broken that and gotten out, because I can mess with the wands anywhere I want now. Not smart, kid. Alright, let's see if we can... Yeah, this wand is worse. Hold up. Hold up. Should I just go back to this one? That actually might work. No, but it wasn't that. How did we have it? How do we have it? Do we just have the... Yeah, we just had that on it. That's better. Yeah, I have Tinker anywhere. Yeah, I don't know why I keep going back. I had just told myself that. I had quite literally just told myself that. Alright, I don't think changing this around makes a difference. Take that out. Leave that in. Okay. Yeah, this is better. That's a much better wand. Much better digging. Like, I knew we had a combination somehow that we were proud of. All right, let's see. Let's open up a little bit so we can see a bit. Ooh. Oh, they don't like us. They don't like us in the base. Well, we can forget about invisibility. And now we bloody. I mean, if we're gonna do this, we should probably grab the heart from downstairs too. Let's grab the heart. We have a heart above Hisi, right? So grabbing one from here isn't gonna be that bad. We need some water, actually. You know what? Grab the water. Yada yada yada. Da 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 da. We're not hitting that thing at all. There we go. Now we've hit him a few times. Let's see if the AI figures out where we are. Ooh. All right, we douse ourselves with a little water. Get under here. One thing we have to be super careful of in here is the the propane tanks. Oh, it's a healer. Hello, healer. 2 healers. Oh, so we could hit one and then they could heal us. Hold up. Oh, I killed him. No. I killed the healer. Oh well. That was a good situation that I had set up, but that other guy came in and ruined it. Came in and ruined our fun. We could have been healing for days. Come on now. Give me the gun. How am I gonna beat this guy? I guess I could kind of dig a hole through here, right? Like a very small hole. Yeah, he don't know we here. Here we go. Oh, we have to hit that thing up there. Oh, it's coming back for us. Okay, not bad, not bad. Made good use out of that that explosion there. Let's see. Ooh, watch out for that. Electricity. Kill you dead. Come on through, fool. Oh, he died. He died. Ow, that was not fun. We might actually need to use that heart from up high. Okay, there's an explosive there. Let's see if we can do this. We're not making enough? No. Okay, hold up. There we go. Knock him right down. What do we do here? Oh, he's like, wait a minute. I know you're up there. Hey, cool. Caught the little sniper on fire too. It used to be that they didn't, if a guy was on fire, he wouldn't be able to shoot you in Noita. I don't think it works that way anymore because I've had a few guys fire at me while they were on fire. How unfair is that? I wish I had brought a thing with me here. A wand. They now close off the anvil. Oh, that's weird. Used to be the anvil was always wide open. All right, now we can go up to the eyeball room and the shop. Because basically I kind of just wanted to show a little bit of Hisi base. We got a little bit of footage of it. I'll get some more on this side. We don't have a ton of really good stuff yet. And we really didn't get much in jungle either, did we? I mean, did we even... what did we get? I think it was just spells, right? There were no wands to speak of. Maybe we grab some wands out of here? Huh? Maybe. Maybe we find lacquer box. Maybe we find microfilm. Maybe we encounter Central Committee. I don't know why I think the Hisis are 1980s era Soviet forces. Their technology just kind of looks like the cool, like, USSR stuff. That's a funny thing to think about, like USSR. That means nothing now. Used to be in big red letters across the entire swath of Eastern Europe, Northwest Asia. They had a lot of land when they were the Soviet Republic. Heavy shot. Accelerating homing. Yeah, these are okay. Heavy shot for sure. I gotta make sure I don't break the anvil, break the hourglass when I dig up. But I do want to get footage of the hourglass room. The last thing I want to do is bust this thing, because that would be painful. There it is. All right, so choices. This is where we make choices. I think I can sneak across the top of Hisi base. I don't think I have to dig. I think if I really work with the invisibility, I can just kind of sneak across. I was planning on doing most of the episode using the invisibility, but you can get yourself royally screwed in HC base with invisibility because of the amount of snow. Sometimes just the digging you have to do alone can cause problems. Just ricochet killing everybody. Oop. There we go. And the blood too. The amount of blood that ends up in here, that's something I'll definitely have to mention. Ooh. Concentrated mana. Now we get to do one of my favorite tricks in HC base. Wait, that is concentrated mana, right? No, that's unstable teleportation. Oh, perfect, perfect. Perfect. Nice. Good. Now I'll be able to demonstrate that you can get to this room from there. If you have unstable teleportation. That was fortuitous. Well, now I'll be coming from this side, I guess. Or I can just go up and go back into Snowy Depths. Grab the heart and then try to go through the middle of HC base. Do a little bit of footage in the middle. That was funny though, when I fell down into jungle thinking I was gonna be in HC base. That was well, it was, I guess, probably more funny for me than for anybody else, but oh, there's baddies up there. Oh, but they won't be able to see me if I can drop down like this. Perfect. Okay, good. Wait. Where was the extra heart then? Did I took the heart here already? Where did I not take the heart then? Did I not take the heart in the first one? I don't know. Hold on a second. Why does this look so huge? Oh, because I was using the yes. I was using the other thing there. Oh shoot. Right, I forgot I have this. I have this bad boy to get me through here if I need to. There we go. Actually, let's go this way. Because I am not going in there without a heart. Alright, did we... Is there anything on this one that I want? Do I want this one at all? I don't. Alright. Yeah, I don't care about breaking. Because we have tinker with wands anywhere. Anywhere? Anywhere. Anywhere you want. Oh. Curse is not gone yet. You gone, Curse? Curse is gone. Oh, wait. I don't even know if we looked at these wands. Crap. That has light on it. We could use that to get the heart up in the other place. Also grab these two. Drop that. What else we got here? Rock. Rock could be really good. Rock is a killer. Especially rock with accelerated homing, which we had at another spot, didn't we? Yes, we did. So we need this. Rock with accelerated homing will literally wipe out the entirety of PC base. Alright, what are we giving up for it, though? Give up this. Actually, hold on. Let's throw a few things out just so we can get rocks out of here. Now let's go back and get the correct wand. And we'll put rocks on that wand. We're not going to use it yet. Okay, and we have no heart here either. Oh my god. We have absolutely no hearts. Here we go. Gonna go digging up. Trying to remember where accelerating homing was. That's a fun wand, though. That actually might even be a better Monday morning video. I might put the biome video out and then very quickly put out, want to see my funniest wand? Want to take a look at my big rock wand? But let's go get healing first. Oh, wait. Oh, no, we can do that when we're on site. Actually, can we fit light on here? Yeah, we can. Good. All right, take it off for now, though, because it's gonna give me a headache. Gonna give me a darn headache. This is really slow going. Wow, it's 1 in the morning already. 1 in the morning hits different. That's another phrase I'd love to do away with. It just hits different. Anytime a phrase like that makes it to breakfast commercial, you know it's time for it to go. Like when everybody said booyah, and then booyah showed up in an orange juice commercial. It's like that. The phrase was already dead, but now it's officially, it's a clicker from The Last of Us. It's not only dead, but it's coming back for you, and it's going to try to eat your soul. Oh, another one I could not stand was From the Get-Go. From the Get-Go. Not only does it not sound cool to begin with, but it makes no sense. And it was never, like, used in any really popular way. Under the Hourglass? Yes, you're right. Yep. Yep, 100%. Appreciate it. Nimbus teleport wand? Yeah, I didn't have enough gold for it right now. Actually, did I have enough gold for it? Because I'm gonna go grab some more gold. Or was the tele wand above here? Was the tele wand in the first, or did we just pass it now? I think we just passed it now, right? Yeah, that's another one I have to go back and pick up. But what I wanted to do is come through here, grab some gold, and go grab healing. Because now that we have this, we could just get all the gold. My favorite one, It Is What It Is. Yeah, that's another one that got overly used, right? That was the fault of Bill Belichick, though. So I'll own that. I'm from New England. I opened my storage unit for the first time in a couple of years today. What'd you find? Yeah, Ark, if you hear me talking to other people, I also have Twitch chat open, so I'm not losing my mind or like misunderstanding things that you were saying. Can we just kill this guy like this? Yeah. He did. There we go. That's good. Hopefully we don't run into anything too nasty in here. I don't think we will. It's very rare that you hit anything like super nasty. Oh, I forgot there was a shop here too. I don't think there was anything good in this shop though, although, hold up. Explosion? I don't know though, because it could blow up in our face right now. I do love plasma beam thrower, but not this current build. Which is funny, the other day I picked that up thinking it was the Thunderbolt one, the one that did the big Thunderbolt, because it just, for some reason, I hadn't played Noita in a long time. It just looked like it. It looked like the right one, and it wasn't. Okay, let's go this way. I forget this is a pretty good damage wand too, for the early levels. As soon as I step and I walk face first into a spider web. Yeah. You know what I thought you were gonna run into though when you started that sentence? I thought for sure it was gonna be a mouse. Because mice love you. You say, and I found things I'd forgotten about. I have a big TV, no clue where it came from. A small bookshelf and a really nice wooden dresser. Oh, cool. You know, one thing I didn't think of is there might just be a heart in this holy mountain anyway. So I might not have to go all the way to... Did we look at this one before? I think we did. Yeah, you can see the cut marks. You can see where we cut through. Yeah. Fun stuff, but nothing I want right now. So wait, do you have a fear of spiders? And today, at work, I bought the huge 30-gallon garbage bags. I'm not playing around. Yeah. That is a lot of cleaning to get done. Sea of alcohol. Yeah. Oh, right. We gotta... Shit, we gotta go back up. You have a huge fear of spiders? Okay, alright. Wasn't sure. I don't remember if you actually had a fear of spiders or not. See, I guess we do have to dig up. I mean, it might be easier. You know what? It's going to be easier to go this way. It'll be easier to go this way. We'll go this way. We could dig through the EDR on the other side. It'll be fun. It'll be great. Come to the coast. We'll have a few laughs. Any gold? Got any grapes? I wish this worked on these rocks. It does not. My goal for... Oh. We got a visitor. Hold on. My goal for when I wake up is to make a big dent in my house. Show myself I'm actually making progress. You know what's funny? I did the same thing with my cellar. Oh, I should put up the picture of the stairs. We decided to take the carpet off the stairs to the cellar because we just wanted to kind of see what was underneath. And my goodness, it was beautiful hardwood stairs. It's like, why would you ever cover these up? I mean, they're a little worse for wear because they had carpet and carpet padding on them for years, 60 years, you know, and they had pets before we were here, so. Is it great to always explore Fungal Cavern? If you're weak like I am right now, at least I consider myself weak. Some people would definitely explore it. I don't like going in there unless I have like about 250 health and a really, really good wand. Like right now, my wand is pretty shit. Worth it? It's always worth it to go in there, but it's super, super risky early on. A lot of times you can, you know, find stuff that'll make or break a run in there. You'll find ambrosia, or you'll find a really good wand, or a wand that has a decent spell. The wands that are there compare to about what you would find in EC base. Sometimes a little bit better, and sometimes you can find special spells in there that you need, black holes, stuff like that. You know what? I don't find black hole anymore. Did they change the rarity on black hole? And I know somebody had said that to me. Like I have a video where I show that you don't need the Greek spells to get through to parallel worlds. And I had a wand that I just found randomly on like the third holy mountain that had like 7, maybe even more, maybe 8 black holes. It was common to find wands with a lot of black holes in them. Now you can't find them anywhere. Oh, you're saying it is great. I thought you were asking, is it great? I mean, with the digging I have, I could get away with it for sure. But I don't go in there just for, there's three reasons I don't go in there unless I know I can handle myself damage wise and I can handle myself health wise. The first one is tons of polymorph ends up in there. Well, not tons, but it's likely you will encounter some form of polymorph in there. 2, teleport mages. And 3 is like you can really just 1,000 cuts yourself. And right now I'm already like I'm running low on health and I don't have any hearts to just kind of go to as a backup. So it's not exactly a place I'm wanting to explore on this run. Plus this is just a footage run. I'm just using this to get footage. Like right now I'm supposed to be getting footage of PC base. But I want to kind of get a little bit more health to do it because I want to be able to explore casually. Should probably open this up a bit more. Oh, you got to be kidding me. We're already running out of space down there? You would figure coal pits would not run out of space for water. Maybe I just didn't make the drain pipe big enough. No, teleport mages can catch you blind off screen very easily. I do have a good wand for it. So I could hide from them. But right now, like I said, the point of this run is not to get overpowered. This is just footage. And all I'm getting footage of this time is CC base. So right now, I mean, I guess I could find a wand that could really help, but we're already going to have our rock wand, which is what I want to show. Because that actually is, that's the most fun in EC base if you can have accelerated homing and rock. If I continue this run next, when I do the next biome, I am definitely going to go and take a look. Because jungle, I usually want a pretty good wand for jungle. I want to be doing 500 damage in jungle, usually. $500 damage per shot as fast as I can. Or have freeze. So that would definitely behoove me to go and take a look at fungal caverns. I mean, one of the other reasons I hardly ever explore fungal caverns is usually my run gets good enough to go almost directly to jungle. And once you're at jungle, you don't really have to worry too much about finding wands or stuff that's good. A lot of times you can just win a run based off the stuff there. It's just fungal caverns for me. It's an unnecessary risk a lot of times unless I'm looking for something specific. You never tried light in the shadow zone? How do you find your way in here? Did you do it by dead reckoning? That's cool. If you could do this out of memory, holy crap. The sky's the limit. Oh yeah, Noita's just a freaking amazing game. You simply avoid it. What if you need the extra hearts? You just don't get them. Well, now you don't have to avoid it. See? There we go. We're gonna go get the we're gonna go get this heart first. I've done this once by Dead Reckoning, and I was fortunate enough that the heart was in the normal place. Oh, it's not going to be in the normal place here, is it? Oh yeah, it is. Okay. If you have some light or warm blood. Yeah, warm blood is good in this area too. Like that is a definite happy moment when warm blood shows up. Torch works. Yeah, the problem with torch is like, I don't know, it's just, I find it difficult to add on to a wand and dig with. But it does work. You're right. You can use it for reference. Like you could take out your wand with torch on it, or have torch be blinking off and on. Also, all-seeing eye perk works for me. Yeah, but we're at level 1. Oh, as far as like getting warm blood, yeah, you'd have to be very fortunate to get it right off the bat, but I usually backtrack to this. 9 times out of 10 I'm backtracking to get this. I mean, that's, you know, 165 rather than... How many people are backtracking? Tons. If you're going to do like the Sun Quest, you have to backtrack. If you're going to do... what's the new spell that makes you disappear? Or if you're going to do the fish quest, if you're going to do parallel worlds, any of that stuff, you got to backtrack. I mean, if you're just speed running, you know, boss runs, yeah, you probably don't ever need to go there. How do you do the sun run then? Do you just wait for a good enough run where you get, you know, the wands you need to break into parallel worlds? No, you would still have to backtrack because you'd have to go up, you'd have to go down. Because if you're just doing the main line, there's a good 90% more of the game to explore. There's a lot, man. You know, when you have the run. Yeah, I suppose. I mean, you just close out any runs that aren't going well. Just go and kill Colmy and see what happens on the next one. But you would still need to backtrack. That's the thing, though. You can't do it from down there. You would still need to go back up. Or you mean specifically you don't backtrack into these areas? Yeah, it's a tutorial. That's my point. So you would be backtracking. But if you're saying you just don't cover the, like, go back into like coal pits and stuff like that, yeah, obviously. I mean, the only reason I backtrack is to get revenge on Hisi Base and to get revenge on Snowy Depths, because I hate them. And I will always kill them. And I know I said I wasn't going to go here, but I'm going to go here. Because now I was thinking about it, I said, well, maybe I can get something for jungle while I'm here, instead of having to come all the way back. No hate, only love. Wait, only love for Hisi Base? Never. Never. Although it is fun if you can get more love like stacked on top of itself over and over and over again, and then go to Hisi base and they're all your friends. One mistake I've made so often is trying to kill these cyborgs with Lumi drill in a closed area and having them explode and the fire just shoots right up at you. What we got? Hold on for a sec. No, you're not fast enough. Maybe with the 40, I don't know. Yeah, we can make a better wand out of this later, I think, right? It would at least be better than what we have. So hold on. Let's see. Which one do we want to get rid of? This one. This one has been a pain in the behind. For some reason, it just doesn't want to do well. Come on now. Pick up. Purple homing laser. It's pretty good, yeah. It's pretty good. As far as single spells go, yeah. Yeah. If you had to pick one single spell, it's really good for the early levels. What am I doing here? Get rid of that. I'm not going to be making any telly wands or anything, so I'm not going to do that. Is it floating arc I needed for the telly wand? It doesn't matter anyway. What else can I get rid of out of here? I'm probably never going to use that. Hold up. Okay. That back there. There. I do want to keep a few of these. I want to keep that as well. Okay, I can get rid of that, obviously. I don't need that. Critical plus is always good. Death Cross. Death Cross is fun, but... yeah, I mean, how many more of these do I need? Spark Bolt. I don't need a lot of them. I don't need that many. It's like I'm already running out of utility space here. The blue balls are like plasma cutters. What, these? Yeah, I use these just to get through coal pits and snowy depths. And some places in Hisi base. They're fun. Especially when I had them on the other wand. They were really good. This might be too slow, actually, this one, but we'll see. Yeah, it's a little slower. Digging, killing. Yeah, it's great. It's what and it doesn't hurt you either. That's the good thing. That's what makes it better than plasma sometimes, is because it doesn't hurt you at all. I don't know if I feel like digging anymore here. I think I need to get back to Hisi base and start working. Because it's almost the end of the night and I gotta get some more footage. Alright, I'll come back here later. Yeah, like I said, the purpose of this run is we're not trying to win. I mean, it'd be nice if we win. Winning is always fun. Especially if I can use rock to kill Colmy. Yeah, it doesn't go through EDR. Although if you have the green plasma does, so. Which is always nice. I like the green plasma spells. Yeah, this thing's super freaking slow. I wish I kept the old wand now. That's alright though. Yeah, definitely. It all depends on what you're doing. Sometimes you're not even trying to win a run. Sometimes you're just trying to unlock a spell. Like, what was the spell I had to unlock the other day? Oh, divide by 10. It was funny. I didn't realize I didn't have half the divide bys on this save file. It had been so long since I had to unlock the divide by spells, I actually forgot where to find them. And I didn't remember you had to take the greed curse all the way to the tower. I had totally forgotten that, and I was like, oh damn. It's like I don't want to do that. Why does this look like a worm came through here? Or was that me? That might have been me coming through with the plasma bolt, plasma cutters. Alright. I'm just trying to grab some more gold because I know we're going to end up needing it. So might as well just grab it while we're here. I don't want to drift too far over. Alright. Yeah, we should be alright. Alright, now we can pick up the tele wand. Because it was here, right? Yeah, okay. Hey, this is gonna be pain. I'm gonna have to get rid of some stuff. Alright, decision time. How often do I actually need more than a few spark bolts? Probably not many, right? Usually 3 is enough, if that. So let's put this. We'll put the rocks in there. There we go. There was a worm tunnel at the end of the Holy Mountain. Oh no, was there? No, that's mine. That's mine, I did that. Actually, wait a minute, did I do that? No, that might be a worm tunnel. Let me see. No, that has to be mine. That's too straight for a worm. Yeah, no, that's my cut. Yeah, you can see the blast marks here. See them? Yeah. No, it is. It is. It's 100% mine. I broke this holy mountain, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure this holy mountain got broken by accident. And I had to go back and fix it. Shoot. All right, so let's take a couple tele bolts here. Is this short? No, it's regular. Ugh. Make me want to vomit. You know what? Let's put this on here. Is that faster on there? Oh yeah, much faster. Yeah, see, this holy mountain got broke a long time ago, so I used it to dig out. I've been running around on this play file getting footage for 2 separate videos now, I think. You always learn no matter how many hours you played, yeah. Yeah, that's usually the way. If I've already dealt with Steve or whatever. In fact, I pissed off Steve at Jungle. And I didn't even need to. I was stupid because I forgot I already had Tinker with wands everywhere. And I was trying to dig out. And I made a little boo-boo. I mean, you can see I had dug out here, but then I'd come back by accident and... Oop. Not good. Alright, Alright, so we went back for the tele bolt. Wait, where are we? Oh, this is Ice Caverns. I mean, Snowy Depths, sorry. You watch Fury? Yeah, Fury and Dunk are 2 of the best. I usually watch Dunk every night. You found another piece? All right. Hold up. Oh, Uko time. We're dead. We're dead. We're dead. We are dead. What the hell? Where did we end up? All right, Telly. All right. Whew. Give me a sec. I didn't realize we were going to get in trouble there. Always digging in Noita, that's right. That is what we do in Noita. We dig. If we're a little buddy. I think we're safe in here. Hey, glue man, leave me alone. This is Jake my week. Why? What happened? Oh, shoot. Watch out. I'm getting really careless. I'm getting extremely careless. Wait, what dropped out of the chest? I think I stepped on my tablet. Oh no. Burn, I'm sorry to hear that. That is freaking awful. All right, I need to make more room down here. Okay, don't go too close to that. I just need to get some of this water out of here. I guess I can do it over here too. Uh-oh, electricity now. Shit. Yeah, you are definitely having a tough time, buddy. Okay. We have to be careful of that electricity, but... Oh, nice. We have a hut. All right, careful, careful, careful. Still waiting for the water to drain off a little more. Is there another? I want to get to that wand over there. Oh, that is weird. Just hanging out there, huh? That's fast. Fast with the man is not that great, so. Oh, that had a propane tank underneath. Firestone? That's the hut, right? Or are you just saying in general? I was like, wait. It's okay, I'm losing my mind. Ignore me. That's good too, but not enough. Okay, I know where I am now, at least. That's good. Okay. Good for dig wand. No, this one's got is a little faster. I think it was a little faster. And the mana was comparable. It might have been better for the telly, but I think we could still make this into a wand later. All right. Hold up. Oh, come on. Are you serious? You dig up to check? No, I think we're done digging up right now. I think that's good enough for digging. Where are we anyway? All right, so now Hisi base is below us, right? How do we want to do this? Let's just break this. Because we don't care anymore. Ooh, wand already, huh? A couple of wands. All right, we'll leave that there. Let's see. Now the fun begins, yeah. Oop, wrong wand. It really didn't help me getting all that health. I'm right back where I was. Trying to remember if I left a heart inside of jungle, above jungle. I don't think I did. What I have to do is get back to being invisible and doing a tour, not trying to fight everything. I just can't stay clean, can I? All right, let's see what we got. Just a crude illusion. No, normally I don't make really stupid mistakes like diving into a swath of enemies like that. Plus my overall health, it's still the health up that's there. It's not just the heal, you get the health up as well. So if I do find a heart, I'm fine. You know, so it is worth it doubling back usually. Let's see. Do I care about any of this? I care about Matter Eater. What don't I care about anymore? Death Cross, I guess. Actually, hold up. No, I don't like the mana on this. Yeah, it'll kill you in a blink of a pixel, but sometimes having 1 health still ends up being better than having no health. You know, and getting up and getting that heal and having the extra space might prove useful in jungle. I really need to switch these. All right. Here's the thing I got to be careful of though, is this corner here. All right, what's this? We've got another glimmer. That is a ton of mana. That is a ton of mana recharge. It's only a phantom security. I mean, but then you could say that about getting health ups in the Holy Mountains. You could say that about getting anything. You've essentially until you start until you start perk duping or pillar breaking, there is no security. Like invisibility should be good enough to get me through this level. Alright, I'm just gonna grab this. I don't think I want the wand itself. I do like that huge high mana, but I just don't think it, you know, with shuffle and everything like that, I'll probably leave it. I know that's a healer and I shouldn't be killing him. If you play focus, you're mostly safe. Okay, not a good area to go through there. Let's head back up. All right, we got the invisibility back. Let's go across to the side. Okay. All about moments when you think you're strong. I mean, like I said, it really does depend on what you're doing, where you are in a run. Oh, I do want that heart. I'm going to open myself up if I do that though, because this will fall. Maybe I can cut like this. Just actually, I can cut up through that. I forgot I have metal cutting. What am I doing? It's all etheric and theoretical. I mean, parts of it are for sure. All right, come on. Come on, invisibility. All right, now I gotta find a clean way down. And by clean, I mean no water. No water, no oils. Oh, that is just not good. That is a very, very bad area to hang out in. Oops. So hold on. So with 82 health and the wands that I have, you say, pff, it's not hard? When's your next stream? I want to come watch you do that. All right, let's get back to being invisible. The homing under hourglass. Good call. Good call. I need to get over for that. Actually, you know what? That's an extremely good point. That is an extremely good point. Hold on one sec. I gotta... Oh, I have teleport. What am I doing? I mean, what did we see there? Three executives, a couple of the little flying weirdos, the boxes that shoot the lasers. Might have been 2 executives, a bunch of smaller guys. I don't think it's a smart to pick a fight in that. I don't think that's a situation. I do think that that's a difficult one to deal with. I think it's better to not deal with that situation at all. I mean, yeah, I mean, I have, what do I have now? I don't know how many hours I have in Noita. Give me a sec. 400. So I don't have 1,000 hours. How many hours do I have? Oh my, what? 815, really? And that's just on this account. Dang. Your skills, knowledge, and setup. My setup is no good right now. My setup does barely enough damage to kill normal Hisi, which is why I'm saying, like, yeah, if I had a decent wand, I wouldn't mind pushing through that. I just don't think that that's an easy pull right there. I think that that's when you stay away from. It's roulette. Yeah, I mean, it is. There we go. All right. I'm trying to figure out if we dug down on this side. How to cheese and squeeze? Yeah, I don't think that that was a good area. That was wide open. There was not a lot of hide there. There was not a lot of places to kind of tuck up and just cover. And look, this is my wand here. Now, could I have changed things around? Could I have messed around with some of this stuff and maybe made an impromptu wand that could have gotten us there? Maybe plasma cutter instead of triplicate bolt. Yeah, I mean, we could have done something like that. But again, I'm trying to show Hisi base, you know, trying to give just like a glimpse of it. You know what will work there? accelerated homing and rock. White circle with blue balls. What are we talking about? This? Reduce recharge time? An energy orb? Suggestion? No, I'm just saying. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's good enough or not. I mean, it could not. The good thing about that is it's a nice wide shot. It can stun quite a few of them. The problem with that is you can't like peek a hole through and kind of shoot that through. You need a pretty big entrance to get that through. That with homing on it would be great. But accelerated homing with rock is great because rock never goes away and rock just keeps going. That's why this is gonna hopefully be fun. Testing don't make damage to the player. Oh no, I mean I could test it, but I already have a wand that I'm looking to build. You know, I don't really need to mess with it right now. I can play with it later if I want to, but right now I'm getting too distracted by my own damn self, let alone like trying to do an energy orb recharge. You know, I do know what I have in hands. I do. Believe me, I know what the spells do in Noita. I do. And I know what I have. And I know what I'm comfortable with. And I know what I'm trying to do for this particular stream. And what I'm trying to do for this particular stream is I want to show that if you want to take down Hisi base by just letting a couple rocks loose, there's a cool way to do it. And I could take the chance, take those guys on, but there's no point. Right, but what would be the point of me going and building that wand and going and killing that group of guys? What does that get me in the end? What does that get me in the end? When my objective is to show one of the most effective wand builds you can have for Hisi base. You know, I've probably made 100 wands with recharge and an energy orb. I know what that combo does. At this run? Yeah, at this run. But what I'm trying to do, I came here to interact. You did. Yeah, that's fine. No, I'm just saying. You seem to be questioning a lot of what I do, you know? And that's fine. It's cool to question it, but I don't know, maybe it's the way you're phrasing things. Just seems like you're saying that I don't know what I'm doing and that you know more than me. It just sounds like it. That's all. That's all. I could be reading it wrong. It's 2 in the morning where I'm at. I could be overtired. I mean, so far you've you know, called me going doubling back. That it was, you know, an illusion for that, and that, you know, that's worthless what I was doing, getting back there and getting that I should explore fungal caverns, that I'm not taking on enemies I should be taking on. It just seems like you've got a lot of things that you question about what I'm doing, which is fine. I mean, like I said. Phrasing might be the problem. Oh, okay. When English is not your first language, I apologize. I apologize. I was not aware of that. So how do we want to build this? We have tinker with wands everywhere, so we can reload a wand. We can literally just make a wand and reload it. We don't have to put all the rocks on one wand. I think we would just use, maybe just use this one. Where's our one that has that huge? So this is the one with the high mana, right? Yeah, maybe we do use this wand. All right, let's see. We're just running out of space here. No, I'm not saying you're trying to change me. I'm just saying it does seem like it does seem like you think that my style of play is inferior. Which, if I was doing a regular run, I probably wouldn't do half the things I'm doing right now. And it is 2 in the morning. I do have to actually... Oh, Monster, you going to bed? Yeah, I'm going to bed in a couple minutes too. I just want to kind of throw a couple of these rocks around. All right, you know what? Let's just do this. Let's do... Oh, I need to make space just to even get the homing, right? Yeah, let's make space and let's first buy homing. We have to buy it before we can even use it. All right, 1 telly. What can we drop now? I hate to drop plasma cutter. Phase is always great too. What are the chances I need matter eater right now? Probably not that many. I can come back for it. I would rather keep a second telebolt. And I do want to keep the glimmer. Yeah, you just drop another one. All right, cool. All right. Hello? 100. 103. Not enough mana. Okay, well. Good to find that out now. Oh, careful. Now we just send a few of these out into the world. Well, rock is better than the blue ball for homing, because rock never stops. These rocks are just going to fly around forever up in here. So, for instance... Oh, that one got stuck. Yeah, this is a really good combination. You get enough of these going, you just destroy all of PC base. Can you hear them? Can you hear them ticking away? Yeah, if you just barely touch polymorph, you're done. We got one left, right? Kick. Did it phase? Did it disappear? Whoa. Just let it wreck its way through. And the great thing about this is you can do this again in jungle. Come on, kick, kick, kick. Kick it free, kick it free. You can do it. I think it's worse than the saw blades. And the saw blades will kill you. Oh, you mean the sound? Yeah, the sound is definitely worse. I think that's a good enough demonstration. I think that's a good enough demonstration of that. Yeah, if you got if you put homing on saw blade, it can be really, really good. But yeah, if you're not totally under control of it, it can really make your life difficult. All right, let me see if I can just tuck another one up in here. I want to watch the rock destroy this stuff over here. All right. All right, good enough. Good enough. Okay, so we got a decent amount of footage for HC Base. Tomorrow we're going to be releasing the video for Snowy Caverns. So that will be out. That's going to be pretty basic, but it's going to show, it will show the wand area, the area to the west of HC Base. I didn't actually go in it, but it will actually, not in the west of HC Base, west of Snowy Caverns. It will feature all the enemies, just like the first two biomes video did. So a lot of that stuff will be there. Is you know when to bail? Yeah, that's actually, we have a whole video on trying to win your first run. And one of the things I talk about, and it's very important, like you said, know when to bail, but also know where to bail to, where to move to. Because if you just try to back up into darkened areas, you're just going to back yourself into trouble or a dead end 9 times out of 10. You should always have a path backwards that you know where you're going to go, where you've already gone through and killed the enemies. To make sure there's no other ways for enemies to kind of sneak around and get up behind you. You know, there's a lot to be aware of in Noita. There's a real lot to be aware of in Noita. All right, YouTube. I'm letting YouTube go. Twitch, I'm gonna let you go in a second, but thanks so much for hanging out. Appreciate you. Manticore. That is a cool name, by the way. Manticore. I like that. And who is it? It's Ark. That's right. Ark was also here as well. Ark, thank you guys for stopping by. Appreciate that. So I am letting you go. Don't forget to like and subscribe. YouTube, you guys are amazing. And Twitch, I'm going to deal with you now, Twitch. Not YouTube.